Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. In today's video, I'm going to be swatching out this Crystal Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics. It is their 25 color shadow palette, and I do have swatches on this arm here that I'm waiting for to dry so I can go out and do outside video visits. But I figured I would go ahead and swatch this out, and I'm going to stick with, I'm going to start at the top with lapis and then work my way around. So I'm going to do matte, the shimmer and the matte with the same shades. Hopefully you guys can see this all right. Get my makeup removing cloth ready. So we have lapis and then amethyst, and I'm going to try and pinky swatch. We all know that doesn't usually go very well. And I've actually done a look with these shades here. Whoops. I done screwed up already. Let me get this off. Okay, let's try this again. So we have the lapis matte and shimmer, matte and shimmer. All right, now we have jade, matte and shimmer. And carnelian, I just realized there's shadow on the top of my finger. Matte and then shimmer. So we have the jade shimmer and the jade matte and that carnelian matte and the carnelian shimmer. All right, now I'm going to turn this a little bit. We're going into Tiger's Eye Matte, Tiger's Eye Shimmer, Amber Matte, and then Amber Shimmer. So there's the Tiger's Eye Matte, and then Shimmer, and then the Amber Matte and Shimmer. Pinky swatches suck. It's like I'm barely picking anything up with my pinky. But thankfully, you don't need a lot of product to get the shimmers to look beautiful. Alright, going into citrine matte and shimmer and smoky quartz matte and shimmer. Now the shimmer for the smoky quartz looks more like green quartz. So we have the citrine matte and shimmer, smoky quartz matte and shimmer. Now I found that working with these shades, I've used almost all of them. Actually, I think I've used all of them at least once. When it comes to like gemstones and corresponding colors, some of these shades are pretty spot on for being accurate to the actual shade that they represent. I haven't found, I mean, other than the fact that, you know, smoky quartz looks green, the shimmer part of it, but it does have like a gray base. So I'm not like too upset at the colors that they chose for the gemstones, because somebody that knows gemstones like I do knows that some of these colors, to be honest, the gemstones actually are not one solid color. So you're going to find a varying shade of colors in the gemstones. So I appreciate the fact that they swirled these as well. So now we're going into the hematite matte and then shimmer, and then rhodonite matte and shimmer. So we have hematite, and then rhodonite, I also haven't had any issues with these shades blending out. And the funny thing is, with the mixed shades, the baked shadows, you can pick up just one of the shades. You don't have to like swirl your brush in it to pick up both shades that are in there, and they do mix quite well. So if you swirl your brush in it, you can pick up a mix of the two shades, or you can just pick up one shade or the other, which is nice. And then the last two that we have are rose quartz and then blue chalcedony. And I think blue chalcedony is such a beautiful shade. I also like angelite for the fact that the color of it. The citrine matte shade is a little bit more of like a white based matte, whereas the rose quartz matte shade is more of like an ecru color. So there's all the actual eyeshadows, and then give me a second and I will swatch the center shade, which is an iridescent like white shade, and you can mix it with some of the other shades to lighten it. If you want to do like amethyst and then the center shade, like putting one shade on your brush and then dipping into another one, it does lighten the shimmer shade quite a bit. So I'm going to do a couple of experiments here. So we're going to grab the center shade. I'm going to swatch it here. Again, doing a double swatch. This is a glittery, glittery, glittery compared to the other ones. The hematite shimmer shade is also glittery. So I'm going to pick up the amethyst and I'm going to put this down first, and then I'm going to mix this on top of it. And it makes like a lilac color. So we're going to go back into this one and we're going to go into smoky quartz now. I'll put this down, pick up a smidge more. I'm going to run smoky quartz over it, and then I'll run my finger back over it again. And because it's an iridescent shade, it does change like the tone of the shadow quite a bit. So if you were to mix these like I'm suggesting, that it does change the tone a little bit. It has a white but yellow base to it, but it does shift to like pink and purple. So keep that in mind if you want to use the center shade as like a mixing shade, just for the simple fact that it is an iridescent, it's an iridescent shade. And I think this is a beautiful palette. I'm glad I got it. I'm sad that they only sell it at Ulta, because there are friends of mine who live in other countries that cannot buy this product because they do not have Ulta in the countries that they live in. So I'm sad that they can't get it, but I have offered, you know, if they want to, you know, pay for it, that I will buy it and have it shipped to me and then ship it to them overseas. And I have no problem doing that, especially with people that I know and trust. So it is what it is. It's a beautiful palette. I have the other ones, and I think next Thursday, instead of like this recorded video, I'll end up doing like a live stream and do a swatch comparison between this one and the original one. And then the following week, you'll probably end up with a recorded video. I'm going to try and start doing more live streams of swatch comparisons so you guys can see, you know, it's the same process of what I'm doing here and doing, you know, video inside and then taking you outside to show you the product outside as well. But you get to see it like live, real time. I don't have to edit it. It's exactly how I would do it sitting here. Only difference is that with a live stream, they take a little bit longer. You know, sometimes there's delays or the internet acts up or whatever. You know, sometimes people come into chat and say hi and I'll respond to that. But I like interacting with people via live streams. I wish people would come to my live streams more, but it is what it is. So I'm going to wrap this up here. I will be including outside video here in just a minute after this. All right, here we are with these swatches out in the shade. And then the two on the back of my hand that I mixed. And here we are in direct sunlight with the other swatches, with the two on my hand and then all the ones on my arm from the Crystal Zodiac palette. These are such beautiful shades. I don't know if this is in focus at all. I can barely see the screen. Hopefully you all are having a really good day or night wherever you are, and that you continue to like these swatch videos that I do. I like doing them. I just did a 2 looks same shades with these 3 shades here. I plan on doing 2 looks 3 shades with these next, or maybe like these 3 and then doing the green with these 2 here. I'm not quite sure how I want to work that out yet. But I think it's a beautiful palette. I'm glad I bought it. Had I been able to buy it on sale at like BH's website, I would have been 10 times happier, but you know, it is what it is. It's the first palette of theirs that I've actually spent full price on. So, and I used a gift card to buy it. So that's another good thing. Anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.